What are the secret rules of GED RLA punctuation? Imagine trying to understand a sentence without any punctuation. It would be confusing, right? Punctuation is like the traffic signals of writing, guiding us smoothly through sentences. When you're preparing for the GED Reasoning through Language Arts test, knowing these rules is key to making your writing clear and correct. Let's uncover the main punctuation rules you need to master. First, end punctuation is simple but important. Use a period to finish a statement that shares a fact or idea. For example, the sky is blue. If you want to ask a direct question, use a question mark, like, is the sky blue? If you're expressing strong feelings or giving a command, an exclamation point is your friend. For example, watcho. Next, commas are very versatile. They come after introductory words or phrases like, after dinner, we went for a walk. Commas also separate items in a list, such as apples, oranges, bananas, and grapes. When you add extra information that isn't essential to the main sentence, use commas to set it off. For example, my brother who lives in New York is visiting. When connecting to complete sentences with words like and or but, use a comma before the conjunction. Apostrophes are another important punctuation mark. Use an apostrophe plus s to show possession, like the teacher's book or the dog's collar. For plural nouns ending in s, just add an apostrophe after the s, such as the teacher's lounge. Apostrophes also make contractions, replacing missing letters. For example, don't instead of do not. Remember, always capitalize the first word of a sentence and proper nouns like names of people, places, or titles. For example, Sarah went to Paris. Other punctuation marks include semicolons, which connect closely related independent clauses without a conjunction. Like I like coffee, my brother prefers tea. Colons introduce lists or explanations. For example, you need the following: a pen, paper, and a ruler. Quotation marks are used to enclose direct speech or quotes. For example, she said, hello. Parentheses add extra details or clarifications, like he finally answered after a long pause. Now watch out for common mistakes. Never use a comma to join to independent sentences without a conjunction. That's called a comma splice. Also, don't put a question mark after a statement or an indirect question. And be sure not to use apostrophes to make plurals, only use them for possession or contractions. Mastering these rules will help you write clearly and understand reading passages better. Practice by reading sentences carefully and fixing any punctuation errors you see. The more you practice, the more natural these rules will become. Remember, punctuation is your tool to make your writing easy to read and understand. Keep these rules in mind, and you'll do great on the GED Reasoning through Language Arts test.